All right? Hear me out. Okay? Being bald is a very important personality trait.
Oh, we're going with this now.
What?
Am I right or am I right? Being bald is an extremely important personality trait.
I wouldn't know about that. I got a full head of hair.
That's cap. But I personally think, and this is like a statement I'm making, I think being bald 100% is a very important personality trait. Doesn't matter if people have hair. The people without hair, that's what matters, all right? Like, but then there's like different types of bald people. Like, for example, like Jeff Bezos versus like Vic, for example, right?
Damn.
Vic is like a super important bald person. Like he's widely accepted in the bald community. Jeff Bezos is not. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You think so?
Jeff on his way into the bald community.
See, the reason why I say he's not viable is because he can buy himself a scalp. Normal people can't. He can. He just doesn't do it. Why? Because, and this is me tinfoil hatting over here, all right? I think he's just trying to be accepted by the bald people. That's what I think it is. He's trying to gain importance with the bald community, and I don't think that's right.
Okay.
It's a conspiracy.
Okay.
It's a conspiracy.
I mean, to be fair, we all start out being bald as kids.
No,
unless you
no,
were special to have hair.
Nah,
Unlike myself, I had hair when I was a baby. When I was
nah,
born.
we not have that. We don't accept that, right? Okay, look.
Oh, we don't
not
accept that. Okay.
We don't accept that because then that just completely discounts the entire fact of bald people. Because bald people, I mean, like naturally occurring over time.
Okay.
People who accept the baldness, those people are the real bald people. People who have the side hair but aren't bald on top, those are the real bald people. The people who could buy themselves scalps but they don't do it, they're not. That's
People
what I
who
think.
have the hair on the sides, what are they, a fucking friar monk?
Give or take.
Yeah.
Give or take. Give or
I
take.
just love the fact that we just roast our friend Victor Seth on
Well,
the podcast.
I didn't roast him, okay? No. See, that's a strong word. That's a strong word. Roasting is a strong word. I did not roast my friend Vic. In fact, I complimented him for being a very important person in the bald community. All right? Because there's not many influential bald writers out there, all right? There aren't. There just isn't. Just name one. I dare you. You can't because he's the only one, all right?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what I
That
think.
said, to all the bald people, we love you, bitch.
Yes.
we just love
Keep
your shiny head.
those cue balls shiny. Do it.
Make sure to whip out the fucking belt sander and polish that shit. No. Shit.
What?
You just fucked
But
that up.
remember, kids, belt sand your forehead.
That's insane. Anyway.
No. Now somebody's parents are gonna come in on them. See their kid bleeding out over the floor with a fucking giant wound on their forehead. Like, what are you doing? The podcast told me to belt sand my forehead.
And then they touch your head and they're like, damn, that's smooth. They use like the finest grit possible, just smooth it up, you know, get a buffer.
Make sure it make.
No, you have to realize the parents will be like, okay, don't worry, we'll buff it out, you know. Like,
That's it. Bald people, make sure to buff your fucking shiny ass head every day.
yeah, not the forehead, all of the
Not the
head.
forehead.
I
all
want
of
to be
it.
able to
Shiny.
see myself on your fucking scalp.
I want to see the mirror.
Or what's left of it. You mean?
Yeah.
Or what's left of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. This is episode 20. 20. The big 2-0.
20.
Yeah. Yeah. The big 2-0. Isn't that insane though? We've made it 20 episodes in on the pod. That's
I
crazy to me.
know.
I remember when we started off as like an experiment. And I mean,
Mhm.
like, there's a bunch of retconned episodes, but like only the real ones know. Only the real ones know about the retconned ones. But like, man, 20 episodes. I remember like actually starting this off as a meme, and then this ended up being like a thing I wanted to do, and it just became like I built an RSS feed.
And thus, Dipshits was born.
Yeah, pretty
Right.
much. I mean, Vic has all the credit for the name, but like, you know, he
It's
keeps
simple.
giving me credit. I don't know why.
I mean, it exists for a reason.
It does. It does. I was actually trying to figure out a podcast name. Vic just gave me one, and he's like, "Yeah, dog, here it is. Take it. It's yours." He like ghost wrote me a name, and I didn't even pay for it yet. He'll probably ask me for compensation down the road. Watch, podcast gets big. He's gonna be like, "Hey, yo, pay up." I'll be like, "Shit."
Where's my cut, G?
I'll lie, dude. He's gonna be like, "All right, bro. If you don't pay up within like 2 hours, I'm gonna send you the small claims. Actually, gonna send you the small claims." Like, imagine, he just sends you the small claims for like not paying him for a name for
No,
a podcast.
No, he just shows up at your door with a pair of scissors and electric clippers. You've lost your hair privileges, bitch.
Damn.
Dude, I'd be exiled from the bald community instantly because I don't accept that I'm
So-
bald. I wouldn't accept that I'm bald. I would actually not accept that. I wouldn't because I like my hair. I like it. only
your
the true
dress.
acceptors are the ones that are accepted. It's only fair. It's only fair. It's actually fair. Am I wrong on this? Yeah, I'm not wrong on this.
No, you're not wrong. No.
No, you're not wrong.
I just imagine him in an anime format of coming over to Canada, smashing down your door in your computer, looking up at him, be like staring in shock, and he's like got big ass scissors, like it's time to chop that hair up.
Dude, I do like that shocked face. I'd like be like
Yes,
Chad.
the anime shock face, like
No,
No,
I'd be like
you know,
I'd be
I
like
just
Chad from
realized-
Friday the 13th.
exactly.
He's like,
Have either of you ever heard of a game called Clock Tower?
no.
I've heard of it, but I
Okay,
haven't.
okay. So
fully
there's
got
this
it.
character. There's this character that's this hunched over little dude with a giant pair of shears called the Scissor Man.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
He's bald. Vic could cosplay the Scissor Man.
Dude, that's chopped. Why are we going off roasting the one man we don't roast as much?
Man, Vic is already in a video game, guys. You forgot about this. He's in
Dude,
Dead
he's
by
on-
Daylight. He's the main character in Dead by Daylight.
Oh.
Wait, I thought he
Bruh.
was the doctor.
No. God damn.
You're crazy. You're
That's
crazy.
very chopped, Next.
Dude, why are we like this? Why are we like this?
We just started this within 8 fucking minutes.
Because we are fucking nutty.
True. True. That's just crazy though. That's actually crazy. That you're just we go off swinging at Vic instantly. Like no mention of Dan, nothing. Just Vic.
Who?
Poor guy.
Who's Dan? Who?
My man
Don't know who
said
that is.
We don't know who
Alright.
that
said
is.
who. We forgot the Romanian boys. R.I.P. R.I.P. I double salute.
I don't know who that is, but I caught a vague whiff of Everclear.
Damn.
Why am I smelling Everclear? I don't know. Is it drinkable? I don't know. I'm gonna have to try it out sometime. But yo, Jinxy, it's been a while since I've had you on. How have been things? What's new? What has been new?
Well, from start to finish, I'll explain that I officially started doing streaming again. Funny
That's
enough,
good.
it's on Wednesdays and every other Wednesday sometimes.
That's good. That's
I
good.
had my first ever 16-hour stream. I wasn't paying attention to the time. I was so zoned into my gaming, just talking to my community, right? And I just happened to look up and see that it's already 16 hours. And
That's
I'm
too
just
much.
sitting there contemplating about life, like, I should go to bed.
Dude, I would die streaming 16 hours because I can't do that. I don't have that
I-
energy.
I
I
never
do not.
thought I would. To
No,
be
I
honest,
just don't.
the time just flew by for me, dude. It just did. And now it's finally December the 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Well, about to be almost the 2nd. I would be now officially on Twitch for 5 years on December 19th. And I'm going to be celebrating
Hell yeah.
my 5 years, and I'm going to be changing my username.
Oh,
After my
rebrand.
last,
Look at that.
yes, in my new
Hell
username,
yeah.
which is gonna be funny enough. If me and Vic actually spoke about it, we came up with the idea as Jinxy Kinks. It's
Run that by me
weird.
again?
Jinxy Kinks.
Yes.
Run that by me again?
Jinxy
Give me a
Kinks.
3-timer. Give me a 3-time.
Jinxy Kinks.
Four. Give me a 4-time.
Jinxy Kinks.
Bruh.
One more time?
Hey yo, give me a
Jinx.
number 5.
But anyways, yeah, after the official big old 5 years, I'll be officially changing my name after Unholy Jinx, because I gotta put to rest the old Jinxie's name.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why is because I'm so tired of people going by my name as Unholy.
Fair
Every
enough.
time I go into someone's channels, they'd be like, "What's up, homie? Like, what's up, Unholy Jinx? How are you doing, Unholy?" And it's like an ongoing thing.
nah,
I'm
I
like,
feel that, I
I
feel
want
that.
to strangle
Wait,
you.
wait for it. You're gonna drop into a chat and someone's gonna be like, "Yo, what up, Kinks?"
Now that I won't care for.
That's crazy.
Also,
Yeah.
going back to the 16-hour thing, tune in next week for the Dipshits 24-hour podcast.
No,
Oh my
dog.
God.
No,
Bro,
dog.
you're gonna make that a thing now.
I hope he realized the RSS feed does not have the storage limit for that.
Oh my.
Like,
Should
I
you
can
tell
only
the guys what happened earlier before
I can
pod?
only upload like 4 gigs at a time. That is not gonna be
Damn.
4 gigs. That's gonna be more than that.
That's gonna be like 100 plus, my dude.
Dude, no. We're not doing 24 hours.
And the
You know
pay
how-
rate for
that's
that
more
was-
work for
Welcome to
me.
Dipshits 3 terabyte edition.
Good God.
Imagine just put that on Patreon. It's just a podcast. Literally.
Just a 3 terabyte long big podcast.
No.
Better yet-
It's just a podcast that runs. It goes silent when we're away, and then when we come back, people can hear us talking.
Man.
So we're all just sitting in a voice for like a week straight, with just a recording, and then whatever the hell's in that recording, just slap it on Patreon. That's it.
Just have a podcast slumber party, you know?
Jeez.
No, could you imagine though, like if you managed to record something long enough that the single file is 3 terabytes big.
Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, my PC wouldn't be able to store that.
Damn.
3 fucking terabytes, my dude.
I have a 2 terabyte hard drive that has stuff in it, and I have a 2 terabyte SSD that, guess what, has stuff in it.
Time to get 6 more terabytes of storage.
Time to
Bro,
clean out some space is what I'm
You're
hearing.
giving me a tall order here. You're asking me to go buy like a like a Seagate Iron Wolf for like $300. Like, I'm not
Better
doing
yet,
that.
just buy a whole new desktop
Nah,
and just
dude.
slam it on your table. Be like, all right, let's go, bitches.
This PC's new enough. I have many things to do in the upgrade path, so I don't think I need a new PC for a long time. I hope.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Well, because For those of you who like their tech, not everybody here is a tech enthusiast or knows much about PCs, but basically I have a 3900X with a 2070 super on a X570 board. If you didn't get what that means, just skip ahead like 3 minutes. So and then we'll continue from there. So I'll
Yeah,
see you
here's
then.
your disclaimer for the tech talk.
Or you can learn something new. I could teach you.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine actually, dude, that would be sick. Just like a Patreon tier where basically I sit down with Bender and I explain him different tech. It's like that time when we had to explain to him what the difference was between an OLED and a regular Switch.
True.
If you remember that, I don't know if you guys remember that. Do you remember that?
Shit again.
Do you remember
that shit again.
All right, I need to tell this story. I do. I want to. So
go for
Story
it.
time.
It's gonna fucking hurt me to hear it again. But
so basically, me, Nags, and a few others were in chat. I don't think Jinxy was there since she doesn't recall it. So we're all in chat, right? We're talking, and Bender, my guy, works at GameStop, so he's talking about Switch OLEDs. He's like, dude, what's the point of paying $50 more for a Switch OLED? It's the same internal components with the bigger screen. I'm like, not necessarily. He's like, why? So I explained to him. I'm like, so the difference between a Switch and a Switch OLED is the OLED screen. The OLED display. It's a different type of display and it's a better display, which is why they're charging the extra $50 premium. His response, but it has the same internals. I'm like, it doesn't matter if the internals are the same, the panel's different. And he's like,
the internals don't relate to the screen.
And he's like, but the internals are the same. It's not going to run any different. And I'm like, okay. So you're not understanding the concept of the OLED screen. Basically, it's not just a bigger screen. You have to realize that it's a completely different panel type. So the screen is bigger and the panel is also different. Meaning that with an OLED panel, it will have richer colors on screen or always on screen. I believe that's what OLED does. Pretty sure it's either OLED or AMOLED. I'm pretty sure it's OLED. OLED, I think, can do always on screen. But yeah, it has a bigger screen. The panel's better for richer colors, and it has always on screen. It will drain more battery because it is a far more demanding panel than what's it called? It's a far more demanding panel than the regular Switch's panel, but obviously, regardless of the internal components, it's a different panel entirely. And that's what I was trying to explain to him is the screen's different, dog. That's why they're charging a $50 premium, because the panel itself is more expensive. It's better technology. And he didn't understand that, right? He just kept saying, but it's the same internals. I'm like, my guy, like I was molding.
And we are all getting so fucking worked up about this because we're all saying the exact same thing Dio was.
Yeah.
And he just wouldn't listen.
It just wouldn't comprehend to him, that's all.
We were basically all just mauling at the fact that he just didn't understand the concept of it's not just the screen that's bigger. The screen itself is different.
It's an entirely new panel. The internals have no effect over what we're talking about. The internals do not matter in this conversation. The screen panel is what matters.
Yeah, it's like saying it's like plugging in it's like having, let's say I have two monitors on my PC, right? Let's say I went for my 60 hertz monitor, which is my second display right now, and I connected my 144 hertz display, and my PC still has the same parts, but the monitor itself is different, right? It's like when, because I upgraded monitors, right? Obviously the monitor is going to be different. has probably better latency timings, has better refresh rate, has all these better resolution. Not to mention the Switch OLED should have better resolution. Should, I don't know. I have not done my research on this in terms of resolution, but it should have better resolution considering the screen size itself is bigger. So the aspect ratio should be slightly bigger if they did it right and they grabbed the right panel. And refresh rates could potentially be higher. I mean, it's probably going to run everything at 30 FPS anyway because same internals. This is when internals actually comes into play, right? So, you know. So yeah, basically we're trying to get through to our friend's head that the Switch OLED is different by display. So that's it.
They can charge $50 more for a better screen panel.
And that's what I like about the OLED. That's what I like about the OLED.
It's a crisper visual. It is crisper visuals without necessarily being better visuals.
So Switch OLED is a straight upgrade for the handheld experience, right? So because people were always complaining about, oh, this is a pretty shitty a shitty display, the resolution looks like shit, blah blah blah. You know, at least the 720p will look better on the OLED display because it has richer colors. Hopefully. I mean, it should.
Also that adjustable kickstand though.
There are improvements.
It's not a bike. It's not a bike. It's not a fucking kickstand. It's just a stand.
It's just a stand.
I mean, hey. Whatever, man.
Coming to a Best Buy near you, the all-new Nintendo Switch bike.
Man.
Ah, man.
I mean, he'll have kids going out their houses, just riding around on a bicycle with the Nintendo Switch right there on the handlebar.
Speaking of the Switch, have you fucking seen Breath of the Wild running in 60 FPS? It is so fucking gorgeous.
Dude, have you seen Breath of the Wild 8K ray traced on an emulator at 60 FPS?
That shit is beautiful.
Holy dog. Okay, Jinxy, remind me to send you that video later because it's beautiful.
Yeah, no, that is fucking. They are playing God and doing it correctly.
Put it up to 8K at your own risk because that thing will kill your internet. It kills mine, so.
Your monitor might explode as well, but that's besides the point.
Not my monitor. My monitor was fine. I was buffering every 3 seconds. Let's put it that way.
Jesus Christ.
8K footage is pretty hard to reliably view.
You can't even view it reliably because fucking 8K monitors are not really in high production right now.
Well, they also cost like $10,000.
Multi-thousands. Yeah.
I think that's the cheapest one.
I don't have monitors. I have 2 TVs. So I use
that TV is a monitor.
Well, I use it as no.
Classify TV as a completely different rank or a completely different thing than a monitor because a monitor is a miniature display, and also monitors have different panel types in TVs too.
Exactly.
You will not see many TVs with a VA or TN panel. Unlike monitors, the average monitor is going to have either a VA or a TN panel. You will not see many OLED monitors as per TVs. They have OLED, AMOLED, UHD AMOLED, Neo LED, all these crazy like.
She's fucking sitting across from me, just nodding with these sassy ass lips, like she knows what he's talking about.
Oh, I do. That's the funny part.
She does.
Because I've had many different TVs just as like a monitor setup. I've never actually had a monitor, except for when I had my old ass Windows XP my old Windows desktop. That was the only time I ever had an actual monitor. And that was like back in the day when I was like 6 years old. or
I
Bro, the
something.
remember-
last time I had a monitor, I had a fucking gateway PC.
Yeah, no.
Yo,
Windows XP was when I had a
Like-
monitor, and that was the
la-
only time.
No,
I
the
remember
last
the
time I
first
ever used.
monitor I've ever owned. It's one of those big IBM CRTs.
Oh,
Oh
same,
no.
same. What do you think fucking gateways were?
Shit,
I
man.
mean,
Like-
I've
like-
seen some
like,
modern
no.
day gateway PCs, so
Anybody who's in our fucking age group knows everybody remembers those big fucking TVs with the giant ass fucking box on the back. That shit was normal for me. So, and that shit being miniaturized as a fucking computer monitor was normal for me.
I still will never forget my friend Zachary, who used to stream League of Legends. And mind you, this motherfucker, he had 10 different monitors on his wall and had a ping pong table with only just his desktop, his keyboard, and his mouse. And that was just his entire setup.
I hope you
each
realize.
monitor of a TV just to stream League of Legends.
I hope you realize 10 monitors is a lot of monitors. Why?
is.
I used
Because-
to know a
I'll
guy who built
never
a computer.
understand.
The
I'll
average
never
graphics card
understand.
has 4 monitors worth of support.
I know.
Four.
And
No, I
somehow,
used to.
somehow
Fuck,
he did it, and I don't know how.
Your
I always
boy,
wanted to
I-
ask him what he did to get that set up, but anytime I ever see him live, it's odd hours because he lives in Australia.
it's called owning 3
So-
quadros. That's what he did.
No, speaking of
owns
that, I
His
used to know
setup
this
though
guy.
was so
He
weird.
owns
I used to know this
$3,000
guy.
GPUs. That's what it is.
Yeah, no, I used to know this guy back, I want to say 2012, that had a 7 monitor computer that he built himself. All 7 monitors going off this one tower. That not only was it 7 monitors, he had it fully fucking coded to take in voice commands to move his mouse around and click for him.
What?
That's cool. That's really
Deadass.
cool.
Wow,
That's cool.
that is cool.
You know what my dream is? I wanna have a 20 monitor setup and play Civ 6 in like 16K. I
You
suck
want
at
that
Civ.
full ass immersion? You're gonna be in a fucking sphere of monitors.
I hope you realize Linus has done something similar before. The problem, you think that it would be absolute immersion. The biggest problem is the icons are too small.
Hmm.
So imagine trying to click on the corner of one of the 20 monitors at like 1 pixel just to select your options.
No, thank
Yeah.
you.
It'd be
Yeah.
sad.
It does not scale to a point. It does not. It's ridiculous. I do have a dream setup though. I mentioned this before, like a couple of times before. I want an insane space sim setup. 6 Odyssey G9s. So ultra wide monitors, one on top of the other, side to side, covers me up to like a 180 view, right? So 180 of my vision is covered. Joystick in hand, or like flight stick in hand, and then just a really comfortable chair.
No, that brings up this fucking sphere thing again. Imagine you have a setup that has you surrounded with monitors,
Dude.
and your chair runs on a gyroscope, and you have a flight stick for like flight sims.
Someone's done that.
I mean, isn't there a
You're
similar?
shitting me.
I
Mhm.
forget what the chair is called, but basically, it has like a big. How do I describe it? It's like a moon shaped kind of way, and then
Oh,
you
like a
just sit
crescent.
in the chair.
An arch.
Yeah,
An
yeah.
arch.
And you just lean back and you just have all these monitors around you and you just have the little table in front of you.
Hmm.
Board of
Is this
mouth,
the fucking
basically.
Is this the fucking
don't know what-
scorpion chair?
Yes, I think that's what it's called, but I've seen it so many times. Like, I would think it's kind of comfortable, but at the same time, like, at the back of my
Like-
head, it's like, why would you sit in a big ass leather
the chair-
Yeah.
Like the
Be
chair
so
itself is
uncomfortable.
just the
It's just
chair
straight
itself is just this
leather.
basic leather chair, but the actual fucking setup is designed to be like a scorpion, but with like
Yes,
fucking
kinda.
tank treads.
Yes, kinda. But
This
the thing
is
is, how
why-
could you get so comfortable with such a big, large chair like that?
This is why we
Being-
need a Secret Lab sponsorship, all right? The moment we get a Secret Lab sponsorship, I swear, Secret Lab, I hope you guys are watching after I put in the first submission for sponsorship.
Sponsor.
I will show for you guys to the ends of the earth because I love your chairs. I will say this now. I love Secret Lab chairs genuinely. That is Secret
This is
Lab
not a
is
paid promotion. We are not
It's not.
sponsored.
No.
Secret
No,
Lab
it's
is
not.
one of those brands that I'm absolutely in love with. I love the brand. I have a Secret Lab chair right now. I will gladly spend money on another one again if I could. Honest, I would. If I had a Secret Lab sponsorship, holy, I would tell everybody to use the code. I would get the entire I want to get the entire podcast cast set up with just Secret Lab chairs. All right, one person will rep
Set
a
up the
fabric
office,
chair.
yeah.
One person will set up a regular leather chair. I'll get myself
vinyl leather.
dude. I'd get myself a Napa leather chair, dude. We'll go ham, dog. I would love to rep Secret Lab because they're genuinely a company that I love, and I'm saying this, and I mean it. I mean it. I have not felt this much comfortability sitting on a chair in how long have I had this chair for? 3 years. For 18 years, I think. I haven't felt such comfortability in my life. 18 or 19 years, something like that. What I'm trying to say is Secret Lab is a sick brand, amazing chairs. As much as people like Herman Miller, I feel like Secret Lab offers so much more customization than the Logitech Herman Miller chairs do, for like half the price. If I'm gonna be honest, and I know this is kind of weird because I am talking about a competitor, but I'm speaking the truth. In my opinion, I'm saying my opinion in the fact that these chairs are amazing for $500. Amazing. 500 Canadian dollars, 550, 555. Amazing for the price that they give, because there's in every single rendition of Secret Lab chairs just gets better and better and better. Shay has 2021 version. I have the 2020. His is already more than 4x better than my chair. More durable leather, 4-way lumbar, magnetic pillow. He can take out the armrest covers and have his own custom ones. I don't have those.
I
think
hear
this is
someone's jealous.
I am. I am. But what I'm trying to say is, at 1 year up, and that chair is already far superior than my chair. They keep improving their designs. They have amazingly comfortable foam, and holy crap, I could rep Secret Lab all day. I love Secret Lab. What I'm trying to say, buy Secret Lab. Do it. Just do it.
So, Secret Lab, sponsored Dio Genrochi Dipshits
Please.
Podcast.
Please.
Please do.
Please. Please.
Sponsor Dio so he can upgrade from a regular sized dick to an XL from you guys.
God damn it, Neds. I mean,
Can't
how
see it.
I have just a normal office chair. I'm sitting on 2 pillows and a little
Dude.
small blanket just to be comfortable.
You need to
And
experience
my
Secret Lab.
poor ass is just broke.
I understand. One day, I promise, I want this. I want this so bad. I want a Secret Lab sponsorship so bad, and we'll get it one day. I want to promise this, okay? We will get it. We will get the sponsorship, and all of you are getting chairs. All of you. All of you. At some point, every single co-host, all 11, all right? All the ones that don't have a Secret Lab chair, which is basically 9 people, I think. 9, Yeah, 9 people because it's excluding me and
Wait,
Shay.
who else has one?
Me and Shay.
Yeah, Shay and Dio are the only ones on the podcast.
So then the
My
rest
math
of
is
you.
dumb. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's like 11 of us. Yeah. So
Yeah.
9 people. All 9 of you are getting chairs. All of you. Secret
I
Lab chairs.
appreciate it. My ass would be appreciated for it.
Dude. Dude.
Phrasing.
Dude. Literally, it'll be funny because I think most of this, if we do get a sponsorship for Secret Lab and they give us a good amount of cash, I think most of the cash at first is just going to be fundraisers to get all of you chairs, and then once everyone has a chair, then we start taking in the profits. That's what I feel like is going to happen, in
More
all
than
honesty,
likely, yeah.
because I can never say or stop saying good things about Secret Lab because I genuinely love their stuff. Great customer service, 5-year warranty, by the way, 5 or 7-year warranty, insane amounts of warranty.
That's
Like
good.
they give you extended warranty, which is sick, and the chairs are just high quality. I feel so luxurious in this chair, saying this now. And I personally think they're only comfortable when you sit up straight, which is good because it helps with your posture too. So, if you know what I mean. Anyway, Secret Lab, sponsor us. Do it. Please. D.I.P.S.H.I.T.S Podcast 1 at gmail.com. I should really put that like the business email. I should put it down.
Yeah, you should.
I should.
Yeah.
I honestly should. I need to. Like, I keep forgetting to put it in the description, but like, I need to put the business email down because any business inquiries, I would love them. Absolutely love them.
Oh, what was I? Where were
Except
we?
Raid Shadow Legends. If you guys are listening, Raid Shadow Legends people, I hate you guys. Get the hell out of my channel. Leave. I denied you once, I'll deny you again. Anyway.
Oh my goodness.
Where were fucking the like CRT TVs, right? You ever seen one of those? You ever broken one of those? That shit doesn't break. That shit implodes.
I've broken one.
Yeah, like you take a hammer to that shit will suck itself in instead of just it's glass, it's broken.
You know what I want to do? One day I'll record my dad telling the story of me breaking our CRT, and I'll play on the pod.
No.
One day.
Speaking of dads, though, now that brings up a good story. My dad broke a window once with the bristle side of a broom.
I need that story. I need it.
So my dad is deathly afraid of bats, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we used to live out in the middle. We used to live out in the middle of nowhere when I used to live in Iowa. And it was just one night, up out of the basement flies this little fucking baby bat. My dad is fucking panicking. He is freaking out. He is calling for me. He's calling for my sister, my mother, our fucking dog. And so we all come down to see what's the commotion. He's already grabbed the broom. He swings at it. He manages to knock the bat out. And took it. He didn't injure the bat, but he knocked it the fuck out. Took that outside. In the course of knocking the bat out, broke the window with the bristle side of a broom.
How do you do that? How? He put that much force?
He fucking swang to send this fucking bat, this little tiny ass baby, into the fucking stratosphere.
Dude, my man was ready to send that bat to the Shadow Realm, and he took the window to Brazil with it. Like, like.
We had to clean up the window the next day.
That's
when
insane.
I fucking tell you, I didn't know glass could be fucking turned into dust. I was surprised that day because it looked like there was just a small pile of sand from some of it.
Damn.
There is specific glass that breaks like that. Because I know there are different types of glass that break differently. I believe. Like some shatter into like these small like
I
hail
think
sized chunks.
plexiglass does that.
Plexi, yeah, Plexi is durable though.
Wait, no, not plexi. Bulletproof. Because it's just it's multiple layers of glass with a layer of
Yeah, I was gonna say bulletproof glass would be the one.
with that plasticky layer, and that glass typically ends up pulverized because it's made for stopping bullets.
Yeah, it's crazy though. It's like but it's like, you know, like dude, I would be surprised if I saw glass that looked like sand. I mean, to be fair, glass is made from sand. It's a byproduct of sand, right?
Yeah,
because
It's
like
a silicate, yeah.
if you heat sand, you make glass.
Oh,
You know
no,
that makes me wonder, why is it that in deserts, if the sun makes the sand so hot, why doesn't the sand just turn into glass?
it does sometimes. Desert glass is a common occurrence.
Oh, is it? Does it?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
There's also there's this beach somewhere in the world that instead of sand, it is just covered in beach glass. Because from like people throwing their bottles and shit into the ocean. When the pieces get broken down and they get swept up with the tide, the sand and everything starts polishing the glass, and it all ends up on this beach. So instead of sand, it's just covered in fucking these really smooth pieces of glass. It is the most gorgeous thing you will ever see.
Do people get hurt? Or
no, because it's all perfectly polished down from all the sand rubbing up against it.
Oh yeah, because sand kind of acts like sandpaper, and it like sort of smooths it out, eh?
Yeah, you ever buy what are they called? Teachers had them. They're these flat little like pieces of glass with it's like a half of a sphere. Fuck, I don't know what they're called.
Little pieces of glass.
I don't know what they're fucking called, but my teachers had them all the time. It was these smooth pieces of glass with a flat bottom.
You know, I just realized something. I did not. You know, actually no. I'll do this covert. I don't need to mention this. Continue.
Is it a desk plate?
No, it's like a bunch of these little things. Regardless, it was these smooth little pieces of glass that teachers would have them, and sometimes they'd hand one out to each kid in my class. Be like, keep this with you, or whatever. Something emotional shit. I don't know. I imagine it's similar to that, where it's like you could stand on it, but it probably wouldn't be too comfortable. But it wouldn't break or cut you or anything.
I'm not sure because I've never had anything similar to that when I was in school.
Are they mood rocks? Is that what they're called?
I mean, that's the only other thing I can think of is mood rocks, really.
Moonstone? Is that what it is?
I actually don't know what you're talking about. I'm lost.
I wouldn't think like teachers would be handing across like crystal whatnot.
It was only the specific like one teacher.
I'm lost. I actually don't know what you're talking about.
I'm lost too.
It was this one fucking exclusive teacher at my school. It was a weird one.
Then it's not teachers that have it. It's just that one teacher, and they're obscure.
That one teacher.
I fucking found. Hang on, I fucking found
so
them.
Obscure, dog.
I'll have to show you later, but I found them.
Okay. Because I was like, dude, that's so obscure. If it's only one teacher, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's so obscure.
I mean, it's a cute little idea. I can say that for sure because it's unique. But I've never had a teacher ever like be like, here, have this, and hold on to it for a while. You know. The only thing I could think of is like a hall pass to go and do your, going out somewhere like to the library.
Yeah, the hall pass that all the kids in the school abuse.
Yes, extraordinarily abused.
Oh, okay, okay. Speaking of school, all right. What are some of your guys' high school memories?
Man,
High school, getting punched so hard my glasses split down the middle.
Jeez, whoa! I need
I used
some
to wear
I need some
I wear
backstory on
plastic
that.
frames now. I wear plastic frames now for a fucking reason, and that's because one day while I was in high school, I was on the bus. I was on the bus. I was on my way home, and this one fucking prick decides I'm gonna walk up and punch this kid square in the fucking right between the eyes. Punches me so hard, the wire, because I used to wear wire frames,
Mm-hmm.
the fucking nose piece of my glasses split down the middle, and my glasses fell to the
Bro,
sides.
bro, what the hell?
yeah,
That's
no.
insane.
And I was surprised, in shock for a couple days. And you know what happens when I go to school the next day?
What?
The school tries to blame me for it.
That's wild.
They
What
try
the
to blame
hell?
me. They try to say I provoked them to cause them to punch me.
That's so
What?
dumb.
Parents took me out of school that week.
That's so
Parents
dumb.
removed parents took my ass out of school that week.
That's so stupid.
That's so dumb, dog.
That said, if
So
the
dumb.
fucker, if that fucker who punched me is listening, fuck you.
Holy shit! Imagine they come across the pod years later, and it's like,
Right?
You know what you
Dog.
did, and you deserved the day in fucking prison for it, because they did get arrested for it.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
Ouch.
yeah, I found that out. A couple of days later. Like they
juvenile.
spent a day in prison for it.
That's crazy.
No. Yeah.
Hmm.
Because this was off the bus. Like this was as they're getting off the bus,
Yeah,
and the bus driver didn't do shit about it. So
Yeah.
fucking police come in.
yeah. That's crazy. That's just insane.
Yeah, that's my high school memory.
I have a very funny one. So my school was notorious for having, well, okay. Let me back up here. So my school is full of brown kids. All right. Most
Yep.
of us are Indian, just like me. We're in that sort of brown area, whatever. Let's just say brown kids are not the brightest. Not a lot of them, and they're pretty, and they're not the best raised either. I was not one of them. I was one of the anomalies. Anyway, moving on. So this is my I think grade 11 or grade 12 year. And see, at the time, our school is full of a bunch of troublemakers. So like everyone sort of every sort of like batch of kids that came in after my group started being stupider and stupider as they went. But funny enough, this is where I kind of throw you guys off. My grade was the grade acting stupid this time. So throughout the semester, a lot of people from my grade and the grade below us in grade 11 were pulling fire alarms, to the point where the fire department got so pissed off the school started charging the parents to pay for the fire department to come every single time, whoever was responsible. So knowing that, this is 3 times the fire alarm has been falsely pulled. Attempt number 4. All right, fire alarm is pulled. We evacuate. All right, everyone evacuates. We're all in our specific grade groups, and we're doing our thing. Everyone gets a mass notification on Snapchat. We all take a look. Tap. Look. People are passing on. This one girl, genius ass girl, she's super intelligent. She snapped herself pulling the fire alarm and showed her face.
Oh,
Oh yeah, big genius there, bud.
what
And
the fuck?
she got in trouble instantly. Same day. The moment everyone went inside, she was in shit. Fast forward, I work at an accounting firm now, right? She works for one of my clients, so I recognized her name right away.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So I'm like, oh, I know this girl. And then I told my my bosses this story, and they're like, dude, she's so dumb, dude. I'm like, yep. But yeah, that's one of my high school memories, is this girl who thought it was an amazing idea to Snapchat herself pulling the fire alarm. And everyone was mass Snapchatted this. Literally everyone outside's like, holy shit, have you seen this? Holy shit, have you seen this? Everyone is passing it around, looking. They're like, bruh.
Fucking she just decided that day. #YOLO.
Oh my
Fact.
god.
She was stupid, dude. This girl
I
was
bet
so
she looked
dumb.
so embarrassed.
Dude, her parents were so pissed off at her. It was funny.
Oh, I believe it.
It was so funny. I don't know. I don't think she ever lived that down. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think most
Probably
people remember
doesn't.
this. I don't think most people remember this now, because this was 4 years ago. But I remember it vividly, and I'll remember it forever.
Well, I have a story, but it's not really high school. It's more story, because all my
Middle
high school
school?
stories were bullshit. But middle school, it was around Christmas time period, like around December, which funny enough. I lived in a small town which is called Belleville, Illinois. At the time, my bus driver, she was crazy bus driver. She used to pick on all the kids on the school bus whenever she picked us all up. This was when we were about to be dropped off to go to school. I decided to tell all the kids from the front to the back, throw snowballs at the bus, but to down the windows, you have to like click on the hatches, drag them down.
Yeah. You push
So
them in and then they go down.
Yep, you push them
Yeah.
down and drag them down. So majority of us did all that on the entire right side of the fucking bus, because the right side is where all the snow is at, where the concrete is.
Ooh.
My fucking face was just red. I was dying of laughter, throwing snow. And we did like a small little countdown. All of us kids lined up together with their school backpacks on. Some of them took them off and threw them in the snow, ready to throw some snowballs up, patching it up really good and nicely. All of us did the whole countdown from 3 to 1. Instantly just darting all the snowballs in through the windows, whatnot. This one kid, I don't even know what his name is now, because it's so long ago. I don't even know the kid.
We'll call him Jimmy.
What he was.
For
We'll call him
story's sake.
Jimmy, yeah.
Yeah.
Just for story's sake. Jimmy, he made a massive... The bus driver came out of the bus, screaming her head off, and he chucked the snowball at her face.
Oh, shit.
It was a massive, huge football-sized snowball. It hit her so hard, she fucking flew back and hit the back of her head on the glass of the door, because she
my
was standing
lord.
in the middle of the two,
Oh
and she
no.
collapsed in front of the doorway. All of us kids ran and darted the fuck out with Jimmy, and the school bell rang as we were all getting ready to sit in classes. And
Bro.
she came into the principal's office. Principal office demanded a meeting. All the kids on her bus. So we had a private little session meeting in the gymnasium. She wanted to know who the fuck threw the biggest snowball at her face. And no one stood up. Everyone was
Hey,
dead
there
as
it
quiet.
is.
Having Jimmy's back.
Ain't
And they
nobody
had
a
my
snitch.
back.
No
Because
snitching
I had the
Samuels.
main idea.
No snitching Samuels. Let's
No
go.
Yeah, no
snitches.
no snitches, no stitches get bitches, bitches get stitches about this. And so we were all silent, and we all got detention for it. which was fucking worth it at the end of the
That's
day.
collective detention. That's
But
some
here's the
that's some
thing,
gang
though.
shit.
Here's the thing, though. A week later, since there was a camera recording of the whole entire session, she was beating up one of the girls and smacking her side to side. The principal saw the evidence of the video and instantly fired her and
Oh
sent her to
shit.
jail just because of that. And he
Instant.
felt, my principal said, and I quote, "I do not feel sorry for you, whoever threw the big snowball at your face and got you a collision. I do not feel sorry for you."
Yeah, no, she deserved it.
She fucking deserved it.
Dude,
But
that's
yeah, that was
literally
my
assault on a
school
minor.
story.
That's I
It
hope she
is.
realizes
It
that.
was. Oh,
like-
it was. And the thing is,
Did she get
didn't think
arrested?
about it. She did get arrested, yes.
Good.
She struck a fucking
A week
minor.
later, she got arrested.
No, I know. There's some people who are stupid and they they lay off people from their jobs for doing shit like this, but then they don't get them arrested.
Oh no.
You know what I mean?
Oh no.
So,
she was arrested.
I had to
for it.
ask. I had to ask.
Oh no, she was arrested for it. And my principal's dead ass said, "I do not feel sorry for you."
Yeah? Yeah.
But that was the best moment I ever had in middle school, though.
Mm-hmm.
High school, I never really had many good memories of high school. I mean, I was bullied majority of high school years, and I just didn't have a really good year for high school
Mhm.
throughout my entire years.
I mean, the
So,
fire alarm
yeah.
thing was pretty funny, but that's just like a funny story I remember in high school. One of the very few. I think my most like memorable moment in high school, I guess if we're going on the topic of memorable moments,
Mhm.
I mean, Nag's getting punched in the face is pretty memorable, but like,
Yeah.
you know, my most memorable moment was grade 12 on both the semesters. Um, we had this thing, me and this group of people. So like, for those of so our high school made it so that literally it's almost impossible to not have enough credits to graduate, right? And for all of us who had literally well more than enough credits to graduate, we got spare blocks in each semester. So basically you have your main courses and then you can have 2 electives, right? On each what's it called, semester. So each semester you can get you can have up to 2 electives. So what happened was, right, I had first semester I had 1 elective, 1 spare block first semester, and there were a bunch of us like that, right? And the way our block order worked in high school was on Mondays our block order was 1 2 3 4, Tuesday 2 1 4 3, Wednesday 3 4 1 2, Thursday 4 3 2 1, if that makes sense. So each number represents the class, right? Period. 1 to 4, and every day is completely different, and Friday rotates. Since there's 4 weeks in a month, the first week is 1 2 3 4 on a Friday, second week 2 1 4 3, third week 3 4 1 2, fourth week 4 3 2 1, right? So basically all of us spare block people, right, I believe on Thursdays we would meet up on Thursdays, 4 3 2 1 blocks. We would have lunch, then spare block. So what we do is we had this thing called Bubble Tea Thursdays. Now, Bubble Tea Thursdays, what it was me and 6 other people. I would go to the bubble tea place by bus. I would buy me and 6 other people bubble tea. I'd come back and we'd all drink bubble tea on our spare block. That was Bubble Tea Thursdays. And this was me and just this group in semester 1. And in semester 2, we had the same group, Bubble Tea Thursdays. We were like that library group. Everyone was there. And that was probably one of the most memorable moments ever because we all bonded over bubble tea, which I bought for everybody. Nobody paid me back. I didn't ask for them to pay me back. It was all on me. Every single Thursday I would buy people bubble tea. And obviously I didn't do it because just to buy people or whatever, right? I actually did it because it was just fun to do. It became a thing, and I was fine treating people to bubble tea every week, and it was fun. I memorized everybody's orders. I would go over, and it got to the point where one of the employees that would always work on Thursday, he recognized me. So you'd see me come in. He's like, all right, what do you want? I give him 7 different orders. He's like, all right, coming right up. Done. Got it. He saw me in the span of 3 months, because they have reward points, go from bronze tier to gold tier in 3 months. And the higher the tier, the more points per dollar you earn, right? And I have that guy. He became the manager eventually, and then he actually quit the bubble tea place. But I have him on Snapchat and Steam. He's chill, super cool guy. But yeah, he's I remember bubble tea Thursdays because it was actually one of the most fun moments I've had in high school, because all of us sort of bonded, and a lot of people got to, like, for once, a lot of people talked to me a lot, because I was always like one of those like outside people who like was in many groups, and this group of people would be like, dude, I wish I talked to you sooner, right? And it felt good. It felt really good because people got to know me, and then we all talked and we got to know each other, and have fun, laugh, meme around and stuff. So it was really fun. It was really fun. And that's actually one of my favorite moments in high school. One of my favorites ever. Probably my most favorite. Bubble tea Thursdays. Best thing. Best thing.
That's
fuck.
cute.
I got another one that's from elementary, actually.
Wow, dude, my
So I'm
elementary
sure.
shit.
No, I'm sure everybody at one point was like, "Oh, is this spooky ghost? Go say the name 3 times in the mirror, and something will happen."
No.
So yeah, no, that's the basis of this story. You're gonna love fucking this. So, as with most schools, you have the regular kids, then you have the more in school terms special kids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I became good friends with this one kid who was fucking freakishly tall, like was like the height of the fucking teachers in elementary school. And just fucking I became good friends with him, and then I hear while going by the girl, because you have to pass by the bathrooms on the way to class. I hear in the girls' bathroom, I hear these fucking kids doing this shit. And the evil gears in my head start turning. I'm like, oh, I know what I'm going to do to my friend.
Oh no.
So
No.
I tell this kid, go into the bathroom, say this 3 times. I shit you not, when this kid, because I had somebody else stationed up in there. I had prepared this shit. I had somebody stationed in one of the stalls when he did this, because the light switch is readily available there to turn off. So the one kid turns the light off. He goes and does it. When I shit you not, when this kid comes fucking screaming out of this bathroom, and this is gonna sound offensive, but because he was a more on the special side, this kid sounded like a goddamn orangutan from hell, with him going as he's running out of this fucking bathroom down the hall, and the other kid comes out. We're just fucking dying laughing.
Oh my goodness.
Dude,
Never got caught for
jerks. You guys are jerks.
Never got caught for it.
Wow.
Dude,
Y'all are
okay.
so
I was a fucking little shitlord when I was a kid.
Yo, dude, that actually reminds me of an elementary school story that was actually good. So I was going, I was in, I think it was like 3rd or 4th grade, right? Yeah, I was like 3rd or 4th grade. I go to a washroom because I need to go to a washroom. I go in, there's another kid that walks in a little bit after me, right? I'm minding my own business, I'm taking a leak as normal. And this kid, all right, I shit you not, walks in front of the urinal, pulls down his pants fully, you can see his bare ass. and his little wiener. And my man pissing in the urinal like normal.
Oh.
And I'm dying, right? I'm in there dying laughing.
You're
'cause I
fucking
see this
struggling not to
kid-
laugh.
I see this kid with this like his small ass, like kid's small like jeans just on the floor. Looking at his bare ass taking and he's just taking a leak, and I'm sitting there dying. I'm like, yo, what the hell is this? This poor kid, bro. Because another kid walked in too, and he started dying laughing with me. Oh shit, that was
Oh,
funny.
that poor kid.
I
Dude.
legit thought you were gonna say like he pulled his pants down, turned around to sit on the to use it. That's what I imagined for a few seconds, and then you said just use it as standing.
Dude,
I was
that
like,
would have been
okay.
funny. That would have been funny, but no, this man just
Oh, man.
this kid with confidence. It was with confidence too. He wasn't nervous or nothing. He just pulled his pants down like it was normal. You could see his pants all the way down to his ankles, bare ass, with his ween out, taking a piss in the urinal, and you can see it all.
He
I
just wanted
was
to show
like-
and tell.
No,
Dude, it got worse.
No!
Dude, it got worse when he finished taking a leak and he turned around
Oh no.
and he
Who
looked
turns
straight at
around?
me.
Pull your pants up.
he
Oh
looks
no.
he looks straight at me, and I'm like sitting there. I'm like, oh shit, dude, this is nasty, dog. Because like I'm a kid. I'm a small ass kid. I'm a little ass kid in like 3rd grade, right? So-
You're a little ass kid. Like, oh no, I'm not supposed to see that.
Yeah, and I'm like, ew, man, what the hell are you doing? This kid.
Isn't a dingling competition here?
What
Dude,
did he
I was
do?
like, bruh. No, but like this kid's just staring at me. The thing's dangling, and I'm sitting there like, bruh. I actually, if I remember correctly, the kid did not have underwear.
Oh
If I
no.
remember correctly.
He was fucking going commando. No.
He's commando
Oh,
with his
no.
jeans. So, yeah. But that's my story of elementary school. Of this
My head
kid
hurts.
who took a leak with his bare ass out.
Jesus.
I need some
I
water
see.
after that one. Hold on.
Take your time. I legit thought to myself, is he wanting a dingling competition of two cyber swords dingling to the bathroom with Dio?
I was gonna say something, but that'd get us rated R.
No.
Oh
Don't
man.
say that.
But dude, this is the one time I can say I am super proud of my insanely good long-term memory. Because I remember shit like this.
Oh,
I don't think I would have remembered otherwise, being in like 3rd grade and all.
Man, that's a crazy story for sure.
but no, I was the fucking quiet kid typically.
Yeah.
But I was the quiet kid with an issue, like a fucking dead tree. I shit you not, at one point in my life, there was this dead tree that was just like just half of a tree just sitting there, rotting away. I said that shit was my best friend. Called him Stumpy.
Oh, that's cute.
See, Negs, I imagine you in like middle school or high school as that one kid who that one quiet kid who like right as he's about to reach into his backpack, everyone runs away.
Nah, I wasn't that far. I wasn't that far. That was another kid in our class.
Like I just feel like you were just that type of kid who just like the moment he touches his bag and his hand goes into one of the pockets, everyone starts running to the other side of the room.
No, you fucking no. The weirdest thing one day is because I forgot to take a shower the night before. I took a shower in the morning before school. When I tell you, every fucking kid stared at me like I'd kicked a box of puppies. That shit was so fucking awkward.
What?
Like they were acting like they'd never seen a clean person before. Like, what? My hair's fucking wet because it took a shower. I didn't have time to dry it.
I mean, you don't need to worry about that now. You're bald, so.
Fuck you.
We call the bald community, so you know.
I support the bald community. All right.
Same.
It's an important personality trait, if not the most important.
Yep.
And I live by that every single day.
Hashtag support the boldies.
Then another one. One of my fucking teachers had this whole. I've told this story off the pod before, but for our listeners, I'll tell it again. I had this one teacher that had this whole desk system in her class when it was either second or third grade. I think it was second actually. Just a ring of desks. One desk in the middle. You know who sits in that desk in the middle? The kids she doesn't like in the class.
Oh, I remember this story.
Guess who ended up there on a regular fucking basis?
You.
Because I wouldn't put up with the teacher's shit.
Oh
You.
no.
Thought, oh, I'm gonna put him in the middle of the class and humiliate him. That just made it worse. That just made it
more
worse.
badass.
That just made it worse, dude. I just stopped giving a shit.
Dude, imagine reaches into your bag, grabs a Glock. Teacher's like, all right, never mind.
Had to go bye.
Dude, that'd be funny. That would be pretty funny. You can't do that shit in Canada. You just can't. But dude, those are some wild stories actually, now that I think about it. Those are actually some pretty wild stories. And
yeah.
We just went down memory lane for each other.
oh
fuck.
dude.
No, another one just came to mind. The one day I was walking my dog and I grabbed an electric fence by mistake.
Oh,
Are you dumb?
Because I was walking my dog along the side of this fence. I trip. I go to steady myself. I full on fucking like vice grip this fucking electric fence. When I tell you I dropped the leash and my dog and I took off running the same direction, ended up back at the house. We both realized what the fuck just happened.
What's your
Because like
dog's name?
the dog even stopped and waited for me to pick up his leash again after we got back.
That's crazy. What's your dog's name?
Oh, I don't have the dog anymore, but it was my dog Charlie was this gorgeous border collie rat terrier mix.
Border Patrol rat mix? What the hell?
Border collie rat terrier.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
It is an ankle biter in the body of a average sized dog.
it's a baby.
What's it?
What I call.
Border.
It's a border collie rat terrier.
Rat
Space terrier.
Okay, there it is.
It is a
Ah,
gorgeous
big ears.
It is a gorgeous dog, and
Big ears.
It's an ankle
Aw.
biter, but it's an ankle biter in the body of a sheep herding dog.
Puppies are adorable, dude. Shit.
So just imagine you take a terrier, a regular ankle biter breed of dog, put that shit in a border collie, a sheep herding dog, which will nip at the ankles of sheep to get them to go along. That's a fucking reason for chaos right there.
Basically, that is terrorism right there. Terrorism, the animal.
Yeah.
Like that animal was a bred terrorist.
Oh no. Oh. Speaking of that
It
fucking
has
same electric
terrorism
fence, there
in
was
its
a.
blood.
Oh, I still fucking remember this to the day. Because I was playing soccer along that fence with a friend. We kicked the ball over the fence. I go to get it. I must have gotten shocked like 7, 8 times because my shirt got caught on the fence. because it was a barbed wire electric fence.
Nice.
Dude, what's with
Why?
America and electric fences? Are they trying to kill kids?
It's cat. I lived in farm country. It was to keep their cattle in.
Yeah.
But it wasn't barbed wire in that sense. It was more like just twisted pieces of wire together, and sometimes hooks would stick out.
Mm-hmm.
They were just
I got
super
caught on the
weird.
fence getting the ball. I didn't know the fence was on. Because
Shit.
the farmer would sometimes turns the fence off. So I get caught on this fence and I get shot like 8 fucking times trying to get my ass out of there.
That's crazy. Bro,
That's crazy.
I don't know
Fingers
how it was
crossed.
still fucking
I hope I never
standing.
get shocked.
I don't know how it was standing, but I shit you not, I pissed myself.
I would too.
around the 4th or 5th shock, I pissed myself.
God damn it, Negs.
Dude, what's with you and fences?
What's with me getting shocked, dude?
Oh,
I can't
dude.
escape it.
Speaking of magnets, okay, I have a story for you. So there's this dude in my elementary school. This is another elementary school story. This guy, right? We nicknamed him Jiggs.
Oh boy.
He's a big guy.
Shout
pretty
out to all the
stupid.
jigs out there.
He was a big guy, pretty stupid. I hope he never comes across this podcast because I think he'll know exactly who he is. So this guy,
Oh
right?
no.
Every time we used to play soccer in the gravel field, okay. What would happen was he would be in net. He's goalie. He played
Yeah.
goalie a lot, and what would happen was every single time we shot at the net when he was goalie, somehow, some way, the ball would hit his ass.
Ouch.
So,
His ass is a ball magnet.
dude, I'm not even kidding. We would bolt the ball. He turns around and hits his ass right in the middle.
Ooh.
Right in the tailbone. Ah.
Dude, we hit the ball. It hits the top pole of the net. Hits his ass. We hit the ball. It hits the wooden fencing that goes to the parking lot. It bounces back. Hits his ass.
Man,
Jesus.
Without fail, every single time this guy has saved the ball or even let in the ball somehow finds its way between both his cheeks.
Oh.
Somehow, some way.
Oh.
Later on in life, he's in bed. Ball hits his ass.
Oh no.
Dude, I don't know if he still experiences the ass magnet experience, but like, holy shit. I don't know, like, it was funny because we all ended up laughing and calling his ass a magnet because it was literally a magnet. It was a ball magnet. Literally, no matter where the ball was, wherever we shot it, it hit something, it would hit his ass, or it would hit his ass directly. For some reason, this guy did not think, you know what, if I'm playing goalie, let me catch the ball with my hands and my chest, you know? No, let me turn around and have it nail my ass. Why?
Booty bump it.
Dude, seriously, like, I've never seen a man get hit in the ass so much in such a small span of time. I don't understand. And it's by the same object over.
You never been to a
and
strip
over
club?
again. I don't need to. I've seen more ass slapping with this guy. Like this man was literally the origin of clapping and getting cheeks clapped.
Clapping cheeks.
Getting his ass clapped for sure.
Dude, he was getting his ass clapped by a single ball. And we were mauling because we're like, dude, how is this guy always getting hit in the ass? It's always the ass. Same spot. And we're like, dog, is he cursed? Like,
His ass probably went to be from being bare to the skin to being black and purple instantly, probably.
Dude, I bet his mom, like, I bet he would go home, with, like, holding his ass. His mom's like, "What happened?" She like checks to see what the hell happened on his ass. She sees a bruise, like, 2 cheeks, like, just
He's like,
straight
who the
bruise.
fuck
She's
beat
like,
your
"What
ass?
the
No,
hell?"
it's just like, let me guess, the ball again. Yeah, mom. Yeah, mom, the ball again.
Dude, I can imagine him explaining I was playing the soccer and then the ball it hit my butt. It hit the ball, but the ball, man, and then when I move away from the ball, it would still hit the butt. Like, we would pass the ball to this guy. He didn't even need to be in net. We'd pass the ball to this guy, hits his ass.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Like, he
I'm sure
doesn't
he
need to
gained.
be in net. It's just whenever we played soccer or any sport that included a ball, his ass was getting hit no matter what.
One
I
of those
remember this
kids was
vividly.
somebody in your fucking age group had to have walked up to him one day and been like, "What up, ball butt?"
Funny enough, no. They were too busy bullying me.
Damn.
Anyway,
Man.
Fuck. I shouldn't laugh at that. Fuck.
I'm over it.
Well, changing the
Oh.
story topic from back to
But dude,
pets.
ass is a ball magnet. That's just all I'm gonna say. Ass.
Today, this episode is brought to you by ass.
Just
Ball.
ass everywhere.
Whose
But
ass is
no.
a ball magnet?
But yeah, I was gonna say back to dog stories. Thanksgiving came past recently, right? For
Mhm.
everybody. Well, except for Canadian.
What did you
Theo
do to
over
that
here.
turkey?
It's not what I did, and it wasn't the turkey. So
It's the stuffing.
over here, we have Costco. So me and Prolot, we have food
Canadians have
stamps.
Costco too. Just saying.
Okay. Well, we went to Costco, me and Crow did, and we found these drumstick chicken legs. Huge drumsticks, mind you. So we decided, oh, we're going to save this for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving comes up, we make them. Well, half of the batch was made, the other batch wasn't. Dexter, if you guys know and love my dog, who is a pit bull boxer mix, he knows better not to jump up on the countertops or the kitchen table. This motherfucking dog had the balls. Mind you, he's ballless. He had the balls.
He's ballless. He's
He is
ballless.
ballless, but he
They
had the
went
balls
to Jiggs' ass.
Fucking. No. But he had the balls to jump up, steal a chicken drumstick in front of Crowlot. And
Oh,
Crow just snapped and lost his shit in front of Dexter and chased Dexter around the entire house just for him to drop the drumstick in the middle of the kitchen floor. And then he had the most biggest wide-eyed puppy dog eyes coming into my bedroom with his ears down, with his tail tucked in between his legs, like, "Mom, I did something wrong, help me."
Help me, Mom.
And
Bro.
Dad's trying to beat my ass.
Dexter's stupid.
He's very
Useless.
stupid. I love him, but he's so stupid. But
He's
he knows
dumber than
better.
Jimmy.
Very.
Actually,
And
you know
Jimmy's
what?
made believe.
I need to change my goat emote name from Diogen Goat to Diogen Jimmy, because that makes more sense.
Jimmy the goat.
Yeah, Jimmy the Goat. That's gonna be one of the trademarks here. Jimmy the Goat.
But yeah.
I need more
he
goat
just tried-
emotes.
I know. I need to send you more
dude,
goat emotes.
Alice made a draft of an emote where she made Jessie with goat ears, and I was like,
Oh,
yes, I want that. I need it. I need that
that's
now.
cute. That's a cute emote.
I need that. I need that. I want it. I need that. I need that more than seeing Jiggs get hit in the ass with the ball again. Oh man, that's gonna be forever remembered, I think.
More than likely, yeah.
No, dude, I just imagine like days in the future, kids are gonna be playing like ball and they're gonna lose it, and they're gonna be like, parents are gonna be like, "Where's your ball?" I don't know. Some asshole took it. There's Jiggs walking down the road with a fucking ball tucked in between his cheeks.
Right in the middle of
He has a
his
third
cheeks
cheek.
wobbling.
He has a third cheek.
He's waddling down the fucking school block like, yep, I got a nice ass cheek right here. Whatcha?
Oh my lord.
Why is he
Oh.
walking down the school block?
Just from leaving school, basically.
Oh,
leaving
I was
school
about to
with
say,
a ball
Jiggs
between
turned
his
into
ass.
Jiggs is hunting for balls, but it ain't soccer.
No. Just coming out of the school building, be like, yeah, I got 3 ass cheeks, and smacks his bald ass.
Imagine
Dude, he
he
probably
gets hit.
sucks at
Imagine he
he
gets hit
probably
by balls
sucks at
so much.
dodgeball.
Dude,
Oh my
dude, don't get me started on dodgeball. He got hit in the ass in that too.
Oh no.
Dude, imagine.
Just he's the first one. He's the first one out, and it's like, God damn it, ass ball!
Dude, imagine like 10-year-old kids bolting like softballs at this guy who only blocks balls with his ass.
Man.
I don't know why. He had like this natural reflex to turn around and stick his ass out to block shit. I don't know why.
Maybe he likes anal.
I don't know. I mean, he is Indian, so like maybe he got his ass beat at home or some shit. But like, that's speculation, right?
Because he was Indian, he likes anal. Is what I thought you were going.
No. No.
God
No.
damn it! That's what I
No.
thought you were going to say. In my head, I'm
No.
like,
What? Didn't you know that they all like anal?
They all like anal. It's a secret
Yeah.
conspiracy.
It's because my generation of kids grew up with old-fashioned parents, so a lot of them. So for all I know, maybe it's just reflex for him to bend down and get his ass beat because he every time he get like punished for doing something stupid. Because parents used to do that. They used to
Do
beat.
all the Indian parents beat your asses? Jesus.
Not all of them.
Not all. Okay.
I will not say anything personally because allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
That would count as assault. But and I'm just speculating for Jiggs. I don't know if that actually happened at home, but it is a common occurrence for a lot of strict parents, especially like Asian parents, right? It's like Asian and Indian parents. Indians fall under Asian. To take really strict measures, very difficult measures drastic.
Yeah.
There it is. Thank you. Drastic measures in punishing their children. So it could go anywhere from standing in a corner to getting their literal ass beat to getting their face slapped to oblivion. You know, like there's some parents that send their kids to Brazil, man. And by Brazil I mean the Shadow
having
Realm.
To having to destroy their own console with an axe.
Yes. Video games get confiscated.
Thrown at you.
I remember I was grounded.
Oh, I'm not just talking confiscated. I'm talking like, okay, so there's this one clip a video clip I saw like the other day of this terrible parent making this kid go out and destroy his Xbox in his yard with a fucking sledgehammer.
Dude, that was so sad to watch.
This kid is fucking crying, and his dad's like, "You want to play around? You don't get to play anymore." And made this kid take a sledgehammer to his fucking Xbox, and it's just like, could you be?
Yeah, the worst that's happened to me is I was grounded for 2 years. So I had no video games for 2 years.
The worst that happened to me is I got slapped for knocking over a
that
Christmas
too.
tree.
Knocking over a Christmas tree?
I knocked over a Christmas tree, and it was a bitch to clean up. But my dad slapped me for it, and I don't think he was trying to do this, but he slapped me in a certain way that he struck my nose, and I started profusely fucking bleeding.
Oh shit.
His like his index, his like fucking middle finger fucking hit me, and burst one of the fucking veins in my nose. Popped a blood vessel. That's what it is.
That's scary, dude.
That is scary.
It was a one-time occurrence. Never happened again.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Right.
Oh, bro. Yeah. Asian parents were strict back in the day. I'm lucky enough that my parents are actually pretty lenient and they're super chill.
Yeah, that's good.
They're not as old-fashioned as they used to be, though. They do still hold on to some things, but other than that, they're pretty good. They don't like do anything drastic. You know what I mean? So
my
at least
dad's
that's
only so chill because of the shit he's been through.
fair enough. But yeah, maybe Jiggs got his little ass beat.
But
We don't know.
no, my one of the main reasons my dad is so chill is because he had to unfortunately take the life of a dog to defend himself, because he was crossing a field and this guy's dog comes running out and tries to fucking attack him.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad's quick thinking, he whips off his belt and just starts swatting at the dog. Ended up having to unfortunately send the dog on to the next stage, so to speak.
Sent the dog to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Killed him like a Modern Warfare 2 attack dog.
Yeah, and it's sad, but like I'm glad he did, because hell, he might not be here today. I might never been born if that hadn't happened.
You know what that dog's name is? Jimmy.
Jimmy died.
Yeah,
He passed
Jimmy
on.
died. Got reborn as another Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm
And then when
sure.
And then when Nags was
Jimmy
born,
The owner, surprisingly, the owner was super understanding. Like, my dad carried this dog back to his owner and said, "I am sorry, but I had to do this to defend myself." And the guy was super understanding.
that's crazy. That owner was
Yeah.
like, "Damn, I take responsibility." He just took responsibility. It was like, "Damn, that's good.
Keep
That's
a-
good controller. That's good
Yeah.
control."
Yeah, keep a close eye on your pets, y'all. Attack dogs or not.
Yeah. PSA: if someone gets a kill streak, run away.
Yeah.
PSA: if you see this man named Jiggs, throw all your balls at him.
See, Jiggs was his nickname. No one knows his actual name. I use his nickname specifically not to say his name.
Or have Jimmy throw the big massive snowballs at him.
Dude, I can imagine Dexter's balls have already made his way to Jiggs somehow.
Oh my god.
I see it.
Dexter had surgery. And just his surgery of his balls being removed towards.
Dude, gets neutered, gets sent, just gets thrown, goes halfway across the world,
balls.
flies like a
Yep.
meteor all the way to
Mom.
Jiggs' ass.
God
Mom,
damn
where
it.
are my balls? They're with Jiggs now, honey.
They're a Jigs now, yeah.
Dad, Jiggs. Every time we say something about a ball now, everyone's just gonna think of Jiggs. That's just what it's gonna be now. It's just gonna be Jiggs. I see a ball, yeah, Jiggs' ass has it. You know,
To do Dan shit's gonna be Jigs balls ass.
Jiggs and ass balls.
ass.
Yep.
Jab for short. Jiggs
We are
ass ball.
fucked. We are
Yeah.
so fucked.
Dude,
We are.
it sucks that I remember all these things in vivid detail.
God.
Like, how am I supposed to know about some kid in like 3rd grade who got his ass hit by a ball like every single time he played with us? And second, how am I supposed to remember a kid who pulled his pants down and I saw his bare ass? Like, you don't remember these things usually. I remember shit from when I'm 5 years old. Or when I was 5 years old. Small details, but I remember shit. Oh,
It's just like the small little memories that cling on to us. Basically.
facts. Facts. You know what, though? I just want to say this now. I'm super proud of how the pod's going so far. Like, I've been looking at analytics lately, and man, we're growing. We're slowly growing. And you know what that means? That means good things are happening. Good things are really happening. So,
This shit's
for
just
those of
taking
you,
off, guys.
yeah, all you new people, make sure you guys follow, sub, look at all the things, Spotify, Apple, YouTube. Check out all the things on the links. If you're listening from Spotify and Apple, check out Spotify, Apple, TuneIn, Stitcher, Reason, any of these 5 different platforms, and Google, 6 platforms. If you guys are listening from any of these different platforms, make sure to check out our RSS feed. If there's a link to it, it should be there on your platform. If not, check out the Twitch link, and check out the link tree if it's there in the description. It should be, but I'm trying to make sure. Just check out all the things. And if you guys haven't already, on Twitter, it's a new Twitter account at D.I.P.S.H.I.T.S Podcast. Send us your questions. Send us DMs on the Twitter, and give us a follow, and let your friends know. Share all the things with everybody, because the more you guys share and the more following you get, the bigger the pod can get. The bigger the pod can get, and the more we can develop and bring more new and awesome content to all of you guys. So yeah, if you've been enjoying, follow up if you haven't already, subscribe and shit, all the free stuff. If you want to support us monetarily, Twitch is the way to do it.
Currently.
We'll figure out other ways soon.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you enjoy the pod, just do all the things. All the things.
And to all of our pre-existing viewers, thank you so fucking much. We couldn't have made it this far without you guys.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's good to have you guys
100%.
around.
We are
Share
never
with
going to stop
everybody.
being appreciative of you all.
Share with everybody. Do it. You have to. Alright? You must.
If you don't fucking do it, Jiggs will come and steal your balls with his ass.
He'll absorb them. He'll absorb your balls. If you don't have balls, then he'll excrement balls out of his ass and give them to you, and then he'll suck them up again, so he steals your balls anyway. Alright? So make sure you do it, alright? Jiggs will come after you if you don't. My man's on a mission.
Send us your questions. Send us your questions with the hashtag Jiggs ass.
Jiggs is ass. Hashtag Jiggs is ass. Yo, if that actually ends up being a trending hashtag, I'm down for that. It's actually I'd be so down for that. It's funny.
No, I got it better. For those of you watching, send us your memorable high school moments, or any memorable school moment with the hashtag Jiggs' ass.
Yes. Send that shit out. Post that shit on Twitter. Put that in the YouTube comments. Do all that shit. Yo, we would love to see your stories, and we'll try to respond to as many as we can. So, we're pretty small right now, so we'll most likely respond to all of you. As we get bigger though, we will try to respond to as many people as we can. We do have a team of 11 people, so it'll work out. Yeah, do all the things. It's good shit. Helps us out. Anyway, school. Enough of Jiggs' ass and him absorbing balls.
Absorbing the podcast.
Dude. I hope our podcast isn't balls. I don't want him absorbing the podcast.
No.
Shit.
God damn it.
Yeah, we'll know we're in danger if we find out Dan's balls have been absorbed.
We'll know we're in danger. We'll know we're in danger when that hashtag I just said ends up actually fucking trending.
Dude, that would be so funny.
I'd be scared if that's trending.
Yeah. And hey, for those of you who are watching this many years later, when we're on like episode however many hundreds, do it anyway. Do the posting, because we would love to relive these memories. So I'm doing this as like a time capsule. Jiggs' ass is gonna live on forever. I'm telling you.
Mark it down on your calendars, ladies and gentlemen.
Mark it down. Episode 20. Every 20 episodes, I want a Jiggs' ass hashtag. So I'm doing. So if you're listening to episode 240, trying to get to 240, make sure you do a Jiggs' ass. All right. And 240. Not 241, not 239, 240.
You people up at episode 500, do we want to hashtag Jiggs' ass 500?
A lie? Yo.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Technically, it would be a Jiggs' ass 25 because every 20 episodes, you know? Every 5 Jiggs' asses is 100 episodes.
I fucking can't.
Dude,
this is all the fucking podcast is gonna
Dude,
be.
this literally most of the podcast has just been like for I think like 10 minutes now, 15 minutes. It's just Jiggs' ass.
I'm fucking talking about old school stories and then just Jiggs' ass.
Dude, it's funny. It's funny.
Fucking hell.
Oh shit! You know what I'm mad about?
Jiggs' ass?
God damn it,
Come
Max.
on.
No, go on. Don't mind me.
I mean, but the ass, it's not getting enough balls, and the balls feel the ass. So like,
God
you know.
damn it.
Anyway, I'm mad because ever since like you know how I just recently ordered headphones?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the headphones have been shipping from New Jersey since the 27th. It's the 1st. It's turning the 2nd. And it keeps saying it's basically saying it's on its way to Canada. And it's been like that for like 4 days now, and I'm like, dude, you should have been here by now. The Canada Post
Oh, you know what it is?
What?
It's got to be the border, and they're probably making the driver do a screening
More than likely.
because of the pandemic. So it's probably not going to show up for at least another few days.
I mean, they're gonna pass it on to Canada Post. So, I mean, to be fair, I was dealt the shittiest hand ever because I got 2 of the worst delivery companies. I got DHL and Canada Post. For those of you who are not initiated, for you Americans, Canada Post is basically USPS. For anywhere else, if you guys have your own sort of country-based postal service, that's basically what Canada Post is. So, I don't know, Norwegian postal system. If it's shit, then it's probably Canada Post. You know, equivalents. But yeah, I got 2 of the worst shipping companies. DHL e-commerce and Canada Post. That's the worst. That blows. That blows.
Dude, with a name like fucking DHL.
Does have lateness. Dude, I hate DHL.
Hopefully it doesn't take too long to ship balls over.
Jesus, are we really stuck on this?
Yeah.
I moved away from it finally.
I'm sorry, I couldn't pass it. I'm sorry.
Jinx got sucked right back in like those balls to Jiggs' ass.
Oh,
He
shit.
can't. I couldn't pass on the fucking joke. I'm sorry.
Jesus. This is why we're time capsuling Jiggs' ass, because this is the moment. Dude, I imagine if I meet Jiggs in the future, if I ever come across him in my life, which I most likely won't, but if I ever do,
It's gonna
First thing
that
I'm
conversation is gonna start with. So I heard you were talking about my ass.
no, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send him episode 20 of the podcast. I'm gonna be like, yo, what's good, dog? And if he laughs at it, he laughs at it. If he gets pissed at me, I'm gonna run away. So,
Just give him a warning.
He's just gonna be watching it. You're gonna see the fucking rage burrowing. He's gonna turn your fucking dotted outline.
he's gonna absorb my balls. That's what he's gonna do.
Oh
They're gonna get sucked into his ass. No.
Just give him a gift warming basket. Just have balls inside of it with flowers.
Balls with
Dude.
a note saying, "For your ass." Hashtag Jiggs' ass.
Yeah, I got all the balls. I got the baseballs, I got the basketballs, I got
Bowling
the soccer
ball.
balls, I got the bowling
Oh my
balls, the footballs, I got my
Tennis
ball. I mean, wait,
balls.
what?
Dexter's balls.
I got Dexter's balls. He got all the balls.
Oh my god.
Got a beach ball.
You have an invite to the ball.
Fucking cute.
Don't forget hashtag Jiggs' ass.
Dude, we have degenerated so far. Oh my lord.
Man. Fucking
We
A.
are no longer the D.I.P.S.H.I.T.S Podcast. We are the Jiggs' ass cast.
Oh.
I fucking can't, y'all.
So anyway, on to something that isn't Jiggs' ass.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Oh.
Are we looking forward to the holidays? Because it's now officially December. Let's just try and change the
Yeah.
subject now. It's now officially December. Christmas is coming around the corner, including the New Year's. Do we have any New
The
Year's
Game
resolutions?
Awards are just around the bend.
Yeah. Do we have any New Year's resolutions coming up, or excited for Christmas, or anything like that?
I have to go for a wedding.
Oh.
My New Year's resolution is to not be so fixated on Jiggs' ass.
God damn it!
I knew it. I saw it coming. I saw it coming. Oh no, dude. Dude.
We're done. That's it. That's it on the Jiggs' ass jokes.
You fucking ruined it!
You can't go higher than that.
God damn it.
But no,
We need
in all
a-
honesty, my
We need a Reddit page called r/Jiggs' balls.
God damn it.
Anyway, continue.
my New Year's resolution is honestly to just be better than
Be
this
better?
year, than the last couple years.
Yeah.
Cause let everybody out there can agree, it's been a rough couple years.
Oh yeah, I
Oh, yeah.
agree.
Oh yeah.
I'm not
Hey,
gonna
what
go
are your
too into
guys' New
detail
Year's
about it.
resolutions? Make sure you guys DM at Victor7TV on Twitter. He will 100% respond to your New Year's resolution. So make sure you DM him, because he's always free and he loves to talk to people. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, but no, I won't go too far into detail. But like we all know, the last couple
Oh,
years
dude.
have been real rough.
You know what's funny? I destroyed 2021. I destroyed 2021. We both know this. The luck that I've had this year is insane. Insanity. So,
Yeah, just be better, and just keep on keeping on.
Mhm.
Those are my resolutions.
Mhm.
Right.
Now, what about you, Jinxie?
About the same. Being better as a person, forward in life, and not letting things of the past holding on to. I mean, next year I am having the wedding officially on July 13th.
Congratulations.
I
Oh
know.
man,
Thank
I'm
you.
so happy about that. By the way, holy shit!
Thank you.
You don't
I'm
even know.
hoping we can record / stream it, I guess you could say, for everyone who can't fully participate into the wedding. But hopefully we can come up with something soon enough.
If Dio isn't one of the groomsmen, I ain't going. I'm kidding.
Bruh.
Bro, I
Bro,
would
that's a
love
tall
to
order.
have Dio come, and I would love to have you next to come over, but
Hey yo, look,
it's just,
I ain't
you know.
trying to look better than the groom, so I'll be fine at home.
Damn.
I ain't trying to ruin my
Okay.
boy's day. My boy's day.
Okay. I'll remember
Right.
telling him saying that. But yeah.
Dude.
Since, I mean, we'll be officially 2 years together on December 26th, and then on July 13th we're married. So it's kind of wild. I mean, this past couple of years, since moving out here in 2019 in September, was a wild fucking year for me. It was a roller coaster to go from halfway through all the states to travel to go with Crow, and it took a lot out of me and him personally. Think about life and take all the stress and all the worries off my shoulders since I've officially moved in with him and been happy ever since. Yes, COVID's been a thing, it's been a damper, of course, but overall,
Big
I've
old
been really
COVID.
happy. Yeah,
Ain't nothing can stop the power of love, y'all.
yeah, we've been super happy.
That
and I'm
sounds
thankful
super
for it.
cliche and like oh, life is a Disney
Mhm.
movie, but sometimes it is.
Bro, trust. My
Yeah, I
resolutions: get a shorty. Second. Hey
Get you
man,
them thick shorties.
never done nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a shorty. Ayo, ayo. Second, meet Vic. Third, deck Vic. And then fourth, grow the podcast a lot. I'm hoping next year I can really hit something crazy with the pod. Honest.
We're hoping it sometime in April. I'm not sure exactly. We're going in April. We're going to see Vic and Shane, and Amanda, in April.
Bro, you guys should take a trip over to me at that point.
I hope
Because
someday.
I'm in
Hey,
literally
if
2.5
If the border's
hours.
fully open by that point.
Yeah,
Oh, it will be.
hopefully, man.
I'm 2.5
I hope, fingers
hours.
crossed.
I'm 2.5 hours away from Vic, right? So it's not that far of a drive to get to me. I mean, if anything, I'll just come to you guys. And
I mean,
either
if
way.
the border's open, the border's open. I mean, I'd be down to see and hang out with you.
Mm-hmm.
But
Amen. Amen, brother. Amen. Bruh. Dude, I really want to meet you guys. Like, it's been a long time since, like, I've known, like, a lot of you people. So, like, that's one of my goals. Just to meet the peoples, you know? Meet the peoples. I have, some people on the East Coast I have to meet, right? It's like, I have, like, my boys in Ontario. I have, like, Tyler. I have, in like
Beast's remote island looking ass.
I mean, I don't know if I want to take a boat, you know, go over there.
Well, either way, you're gonna have to because Beast will not leave his house.
I heard they have like a Bermuda like 69 over there or some shit. I don't know.
No, little did you know, Beast just has a moat of sharks.
Dude, imagine this guy has a whole ass castle on a drawbridge. With like one ballista, he sees me coming on a boat rowing, and then he shoots me with the ballista. It's game over, dog. It's game over.
Oh my god.
Yo,
But
Beast,
yeah, no.
Beast is like remote island looking at us, bro. That will never get old. Never. I don't. I love making jokes. Like I love making these type of memes. I mean, to be fair, I'm also in a remote island right now because BC is completely cut off from the rest of Canada. But because like we had like a crazy ass storm, and those literally broke every single bridge slash high like main road area to get to
Jesus,
anywhere
you really
outside
are
of.
cut off.
Damn.
Well, it's not even BC. It's my specific chunk of BC. So the entire
Wow.
metro of Vancouver area, gone. So I can't go anywhere in BC besides where I'm at right now.
Crazy.
That's not gonna be fixed for probably a solid few months.
Not even a few months. It's gonna take longer.
A year, maybe 2.
Maybe. And another thing is because of the storms, our gas is cut off. So there's no raw oil.
God.
There's no raw oil going to the refineries. So gas prices up.
So how are you guys getting like food supplies as you guys run out of food in different store
Food is
locations?
fine because we have farms in our area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Making sure.
Yeah,
And
you have
we do get,
self-sufficient area.
and it's not like we're like super duper cut off, right? Because obviously there's aerial delivery, and there's also you can go around through the U.S. You know,
Right. That's
So-
true. I didn't think about that either.
right? It's just import fees are more expensive, so everything else is more expensive right now. You know what I mean? So
Gotcha.
because being cut off from the main road means you're cut off from the easiest route to get in, meaning we're screwed basically for a while. So gas is
Well,
running
screwed
low.
in a sense.
I couldn't imagine that.
That's gonna blow,
I couldn't either.
dude. We're having trouble just getting gas. Like there are people because the border stuff didn't open until like the 30th, right, for us. And there are people going for gas before the 30th, thinking that they could go through the 30th. So they went to the US, they came back, and they got fined heavily.
Really?
Because effective on the 30th of November, we're able to go
Mhm.
out and in again, right? But people went before that, not knowing it was the 30th, so they got heavily fined. It was funny because those guys suck. Anyway, they're stupid and they didn't pay attention, so they deserved it. Except the good people, they also deserved it. Anyway, we are almost hitting the 12er. Almost hitting the 12er. Yeah, we got 2 minutes, like 2 cheeks on Jiggs' ass. So,
Damn it.
but yeah, I think. What do you guys think? We good? We're good. Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Alright.
good.
Let's
Cover
you
the
know
good
what?
ass.
You know what? I'm gonna test Nags on this. Nags, you take it away, dog.
Oh, okay. Fuck it.
Hey.
Thank you guys so much for listening to the D.I.P.S.H.I.T.S Podcast. Like my man Dio said here, follow us on everything. I forgot half of the platforms he said, so I'm gonna fuck this up. Spotify, iTunes, Google. I forget the rest. Shit.
Tune in.
Apple.
Reason.
Yeah.
Google. I think. Did we say Google?
I said
Google,
Google.
Apple, Spotify.
Google, Apple, Spotify, Reason, TuneIn, Stitcher. There it is, Stitcher. That's
Yeah,
what it was.
follow us on Twitter, follow us on Twitch. Hit up our RSS feed.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Sounder FM.
yeah,
Past
what he
podcasts
said.
are always on YouTube if you ever want to hit see past podcasts of the D.I.P.S.H.I.T.S Podcast.
Yeah, not only
sir.
past broadcasts, those past broadcasts have all of our faces. If you want to see us actually in person, well, in person so to speak, anyway. by all means,
I mean, there's one video of me wearing a fucking Stitch onesie. Go check that shit out. I don't know which
True.
episode that was, but you guys definitely need to
there's
see
our
that.
previous
was
episode was
a lot.
one of our craziest episodes yet.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
birthday
so check that shit out.
special.
Yeah.
Shit, what else is there?
Wednesdays, he's always streaming the podcast live on
Every
Twitch.tv
Wednesday, yeah.
every Wednesday on Diogen Rochi. Check him out on D.I.P.S.H.I.T.S Podcast, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Well, on Twitch.
And
D.I.P.S.H.I.T.S Podcast,
Twitch,
run by me.
Yeah.
once again, hit us up with all your with some of your favorite high school moments on our Twitter with the hashtag Jiggs' ass.
The New Year's resolution coming up
Am I-
for 2022.
What
Yeah,
else?
Send us DMs on the D.I.P.S.H.I.T.S Podcast Twitter at D.I.P.S.H.I.T.S
Send us
Podcast.
DMs. Send all your New Year's resolutions to our
Do
boy
it.
Vic. We're absolutely certain he'll respond.
At
Please believe us.
Victor7TV. Send him
At
a message.
Victor7TV. And we'll see all of you next week. Same great place, same Jiggs' ass.
All
See
right.
you on another full moon on the asses, okay?
Jesus. Anyway, take it easy, everybody. Bye.
Bye.